She's a 3-time gold medalist and WNBA All-Star. At first glance, you see a perfect example of athleticism, but it's her grace off the court that elevates her status to that of role model. Here's your exclusive look into the life and times of Tamika Catchings, then and now. You are retired from playing basketball with the Fever after 15 years?
Yes.
How's it feel?
Feels good. So it's actually 16 years, but 15 years on the court.
Okay.
And my first year coming to the Fever, I tore my ACL my senior year in college. So, I mean, it's been great. Like, it really has. Indianapolis has been absolutely amazing.
And you wanted to go out on top, right?
Of course. Who doesn't?
Well, especially when that defines you, it's hard to let go of something that's so much, it's not just a job. I mean, this is your life.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of professional athletes, that's what you deal with. You're at the top of your game, and everybody loves you, and you know, everywhere you go, you signing autographs and taking pictures, and then all of a sudden it's over. Literally the last 2 years, I really focused on what is next. What does that look like? Mm-hmm. And kind of shifting gears a little bit. I got married, and you know, of course, the whole family thing. So that helped too.
Shifting gears, got married, so things are going well?
Things are going great. We're almost at 1 year, February 7th, so yeah, it's crazy. Life.
You're going to be continuing, though, your professional life as an announcer? Give me the right term.
Commentator.
Commentator for?
Well, right now, I just signed a contract to be a commentator for SEC Network, and I went to University of Tennessee, which is part of the SEC family, so it's fun to stay around the game in a different way. I never thought I would do that, especially with my hearing problem and, you know, just kind of having a little speech problems. Growing. Yeah, but, you know, like, you're so self-conscious about the way you sound and the way you look, and, you know, just kind of how people perceive it and stuff. And even as you get older, you're still self-conscious. Maybe not as much as I was when I was younger, but you're still like, okay, if I'm going to do it, I want to be great at it. I want to be perfect.
And everybody knows, I mean, I have severe hearing loss. Losing my hearing. I have Meniere's disease. And you have openly talked about your hearing loss. You were born with a hearing loss?
Yes, I was born. So my mom and dad found out when I was 3 years old.
Wow.
And literally, like, they had footage. I'm sitting on the playground, and my back is to my dad, and my dad's calling my name repeatedly. And then it kind of came to the realization that either one, she's ignoring me, or two, she can't hear me. And my older brother, he actually has a hearing problem as well. So they had just gone through all the testing with him. We call my sister the middle one. We call her the perfect one. And then there's me. So they had already gone through the testing with him, so they kind of knew the same thing. Yeah. They took me, found out. So mine is not severe, moderate. You know.
You don't have any hearing aids in right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
Normally, I mean.
Generally one-on-one is pretty good, right?
Yes.
It's when you start layering. I know.
Yep.
I know exactly what you mean. I like the fact you've been open about it, and it helps kids, because when you're an adult, it's one thing to have problems. When you're a child and you're not perfect, as you said, you even used to take your hearing aid out and throw them away on your way to school?
Yeah, so I did. I threw mine out, yes.
Because you didn't want to be bullied? Or?
In second grade, that was probably the toughest year when I think about my childhood and just kind of what defined me. My second year, I just remember every day getting made fun of, and you know, it's not fun. So you just want to fit in, you want to be normal, whatever normal is, and that kind of every day when you're coming home crying, and for my mom, I'm just like, oh my gosh, please don't make me go back. And every day she'd kind of wipe my tears away and, you know, say, I can't let you quit. And so one day I made a decision. I'm going to take these things out, took them out of my ears, and mine were bigger than the ones you have.
Because back then they made them
really big.
Really big.
Everybody could see them, and you know, I put them in my hand and threw them away. And
life is tough. You want to hear as much as you can, as long as you can.
Well, I'm a very faith-oriented person too, and I really feel like for me, you know, God has a plan for me, and having a hearing impairment is not necessarily like, I don't look at it as a disability. I look at it as kind of like a superpower, you know, because when I think about the success I've had on the court, and you know, a lot of it comes from being super observant. You know, now when I threw away my hearing aids, I had to figure out other ways to kind of get by. And so like I found myself constantly looking around and making sure people behind me weren't talking to me. So I'm looking behind, I'm looking around, I'm always aware of my surroundings, and you know, it kind of gave me like that that sixth sense, in a sense.
And then you translate that onto the court. And when you were playing, you didn't wear hearing aids, did you?
No, I did not.
You're not a baby boomer, but your parents are. They did a great job, didn't they?
they
I mean,
did.
supporting you and your family and giving you courage.
Yeah, and my mom and dad, they're awesome. And, you know, I just think about even as a little girl and getting made fun of, but still having aspirations to be great.
I never take notes, but I did make a note of this one. You are credited with the quintuple double. What's that? I don't know what that is.
In basketball terminology, so most people get double-double, where you'll get from a stat sheet, you know, it'll be like rebounds and points. You know, you get 10 plus rebound, 10 plus points. And so I did, and I'll probably mess it up too, but I did points, rebound, steals, blocks, and assists. Yeah.
Wow. Good
Yeah.
for you. You've done it all.
Don't know how, but I did.
Well, the thing is, you just started. Now you've got a whole, you've got a whole nother life to go on to and to succeed. And I'm just proud to know you.
Thank you.
And
Patty.
call you my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Keep scoring. All right.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you, Tamika. Tamika Catchings.